Morning everyone, call is Chris. Today I am, and for the next 2 days, I am fishing at Tulchan on the River Spey, and I'm kind of recording this introduction in sort of a kind of rushed way because I'm here as part of a group of about, I think actually there's about 18 people all getting together to basically to pay for. It makes it really very reasonably priced to come and fish at Tulchan for 2 days, and I'm in a convoy of about 6 cars, and we're all off to the various beats, and today I'm fishing on D beat, which I'm really thrilled about. So I've got lots of great ideas and such excitement, and I know you can see it in my face. I'm genuinely really excited about this. I've seen people fish D beat so many times, like my friend Paul from Fin Line and Fly. It's one of his favourite places, so I've seen him fish it. I've seen lots of people on YouTube that I admire fishing it. So yeah, to get the opportunity to come up here and do this myself, and also I've got Russ is in front of me, who I met at Ely Bank. Really cool. Went for a nice meal last night with a great group of people I'd never met before. So yeah, really cool. Very pleased, and I think we're here. Yeah, didn't even get time to put the camera on. We were all kind of having cups of coffee this morning, and chatting about the previous night, and then suddenly it's right, go. So we all quickly bundled into our cars. Really cool. So welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please understand that I record videos whether or not I catch a fish, and also for me it's about the experience, and what an experience this will be. So if you're new here, please give us a massive thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing videos. I've got 2 days here, so this will be part 1, with part 2 following very soon. Here we go. I think so the guy at the front of the convoy said, I know where I'm going. We're all following. It's just, they're like, now what, there's 4 cars in the convoy now. He knew where he was going. Well, finally here. I'm fishing opposite the hut, which I think he said was, the pool's called Cragganmore, but I'll check in a minute. I struggled a little bit with his accent. Yeah. Wow, I can't believe I'm here. There's Russ up the top. Yes, I got the. I'll put all my kit list into the description, because whenever I tell you about it, I always get it wrong. Yeah, so it's in the description of this video, and I'm starting off today with this little yellow and black tube fly. Yeah. So here we go. It started already. My reels come off. Just so excited to be here. Oh, Chris, what are you doing? How did it come off? It dropped, I had a tug, I thought, oh, I'm in. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I was very, very pleased to be able to have the opportunity to come up and fish on Tulchan for 2 days. And in the comments of previous videos, people have been putting up how much they reckon it's cost. Well, there's about 18 people here, I think, as part of this big group, which I'm really blessed to be invited to join. And so it's made 2 days at Tulchan £150, which I don't think is too damn bad, frankly. Yeah, really cool. So, you know, let's just hope I can do the business. So where are you guys fishing? Have you managed to get yourselves out yet? Drop it into the comment section below this video. Have you caught anything yet? Have you been out? Any trips? Or have you got any trips lined up? Would love to know. Likewise, if any of you ever fished here before, You know, I'd love to know your thoughts, your feelings. Remember, I've never fished here before. I've always thought it to be a kind of prestigious kind of place. You know, from what you see on YouTube. As I said before, I've a couple of 2 or 3 of the people who I admire on Facebook, such as Paul, Finline and Fly, and a few others, all fish up here and produce the most amazing videos. Don't think it's really the weather for amazing videos today. I've worked my way down the pool a little bit, and I've just changed. I just changed over to a dress fly because that tube fly was fishing really deep, and I just thought, I mean, I could be wrong, but I've just switched on to like that willy gun, yellow willy gun thing I had on before the other day at Bullfrags. Just I don't know, just a bit of variation, just change the depth, see if that provokes anything. I've not had any interest, not had any tugs or anything so far. The weather just seems to be raining and yeah, it's just, at least it's not snowing. I was kind of prepared for the fact that it probably would be snowing, but weather-wise, so far, fingers crossed, I've kind of done all right with regards to the weather. Last night, when we went out for a meal, the big group, which was really raucous, and I left at a good time because I was driving, so you know, I just had a pint. But everybody else, they were staying at the Methy Bridge Hotel. I mean, that sounded like an absolutely amazing deal. 60 quid a night, dinner, bed and breakfast. And the food was brilliant last night. I had a burger. Oh yeah, got to tell you this, right? So I had a burger last night and it came with a haggis topping, right? And so they were all like, oh, you got to have haggis, you're in Scotland. You know, all kind of looking at me like I'd be disgusted by it. Actual fact, I quite like haggis. I think it's quite nice. You know, I quite happily eat it. It kind of, now, please don't get offended now when I say this, but I think haggis is probably a similar sort of taste to black pudding, or of course better, far better than black pudding, but that's kind of how it tasted to me, you know, really, yeah, really nice. Yeah, so they're all kind of like looking at me like, you know, like, is he going to eat it and all this kind of stuff. It's like, yeah, of course I am, you know, no big deal. And then as drinks were flowing a little bit later on, another chap said to me, oh, you know, you English people, and I said, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not English. He looked at me like all kind of puzzled, and I said, I'm Cornish. And he kind of scoffed and went, oh, you know, you don't consider yourself English? I said, no, absolutely not. I consider myself to be Cornish. And he said, oh, you don't sound Cornish. And I've had this before, because unfortunately 20 plus years of living in London, and my first ever job, I had elocution lessons, would you believe that? Because I was working for a division of Channel 4 doing telesales, and they wanted me to drop my, well, it wasn't really a very pronounced Cornish accent, but it, you know, certainly the Cornish accent was a lot more prevalent back then, and just living up in London and all those kind of places helped me, but made me lose my accent. And he said, oh yeah, you know, you don't sound Cornish. And I thought, it's actually off. I said, so if somebody doesn't sound Scottish but they were born in Scotland, can they not claim to be Scottish and be proud of that? Be shut up then. He agreed with me. Oh, no, oh, good point, you know. See, I'm not going to do an impersonation of a Scottish accent, right? But after eating the haggis, I looked at him and did my best, and he said, "Do you like that?" And I went, "Aye," in my kind of best sort of approximation of a Scottish accent. It was all very amusing. Yeah, nice, no, absolutely nice, really nice crowd. Quite a few people. So I've just changed over to, I needed some inspiration, so I've changed over to a Matt's Trig special at fishing_Swede on Instagram. He sent me some flies to use in this season. So Matt's, I've tied on one of yours. Just feel I need a little bit of inspiration. It's sort of black and orange. It's got like an orange head on it. It's about, maybe it's about 1/4 of an inch long. Tube fly. I think it's, not sure what it's made of, whether it's aluminium or copper, but yeah, it just felt like I needed a little bit more depth, change of colour. I've already fished one of Matt's flies already today, which I started off with, which was like a little 1/4 of an inch yellow and black tube fly with like a silver sort of heavy bead on it. And now I've just gone for something slightly bigger. See, yeah, can't remember now. That's my... What was that? Oh no. Okay. Panic stations. My bag's come off. That was lucky. Yes, as I was saying, I've just changed over on the flies a little bit. God, the water's cold today. Got my thermals on and everything. Must say, I'm very happy with this guideline bag. This one. I don't know how waterproof it is, but I'm very happy with it. It's got everything I need in it, that's for sure. And it rotates round you, you know, once you've got it strapped on, you can rotate it round you to access the pockets. And also it makes almost a little bit like a lumbar support as well, which is quite nice for my back. Okay, back to it. Just check that fly, because I just caught the bottom there. That's always a good bit of advice I was given. Every 7 or 8 casts, check the fly. Yeah, so there it is. There we go. That's a Matt's Trig special. Casts really nicely too. Do you know, keep it to yourself. Hush, hush, shh, shh. I think it might be stopping raining. Wasn't that too loud? I think it might actually start clearing up. I want to also say, look, I've got to say thank you so much, everybody, and welcome to all of my amazing new subscribers over these last few weeks. Welcome aboard, guys. Thank you so much for your support. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. It helps my channel and my ego. But yeah, it's a great reward for coming out here and documenting everything. Originally, I wasn't too bothered about getting to 1,000 subscribers, because if you don't know, to become monetized on YouTube, you have to get 1,000 subscribers. I've got all the other components like watch time and everything else, but 1,000 subscribers means you can start to take some money from YouTube. And I was never really bothered about it because I'd got my own business, my own income. So it was never really something I was thinking about. But then it occurred to me, well, if I could reach 1,000 or above, then what I could do is every penny I earn in YouTube, I could just simply put that back into fishing. So bringing more videos. And, I've been very lucky these past 2 days, or these 2 days here on Tulchan, to get an opportunity to fish on what I think would be like a 500 quid a day beat in the low season. But I thought, well, I know there's not a lot of money in YouTube for small channels like mine. But if I could achieve that, then that means any money that I make through it, I could just reinvest into the channel and go fishing in more places. Also means I can upgrade all of my fishing, my filming gear. At the moment, I'm just running 2 GoPros, but really, I'd like to get a Sony. I think it's a VF1 or a ZF1 or something like that. I'd like to get like a proper camera, because I'd like to try to capture a lot of this amazing wildlife, and you just can't do it with the GoPros because they have such a wide angle. So I'd really like to get another camera. More stuff to carry, of course, and more stuff to charge, but I enjoy it. Eventually I will get a drone. I know I keep going on about them, but the one I want is of course, it's one of the most expensive ones. It's the DJI Mini 3 Pro. And the reason I want that drone as against slightly cheaper ones, it's because it's got the follow along function, tracking. So, it could be when I do my shots where I'm driving down a lane or walking down a riverbank, it could be following me and giving me another sort of perspective and giving viewers more chance to really see all of this amazing countryside. So when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I think that'll probably be the time to up my game again. I was asked the other day what software I use to edit my videos, and to be honest, I'm using Camtasia. There's a lot of people probably never heard of. I'm happy with it because it was something I bought for work, and so I'm using it. But really, it stutters sometimes. I noticed watching back on some of my films, I could just notice little stutters where I may be like walking and almost look like I'm doing some kind of weird new breakdance routine. And so, yeah, that's kind of a bit sort of one of the other things I'd like to change. But overall, getting out, capturing, documenting these trips is what I'm about. I'm certainly not one of these Not that there's anything wrong with the American guys who go fishing, and I do subscribe to a few of them on the on YouTube, and I do watch them. But I'm not one of these guys who are going to be whoop, holler, yeah, woo, you know, all that kind of razzmatazz. You know, that's not my kind of scene. And I see a lot of people making YouTube videos. And the YouTube videos tend to fall into two categories. They're like 7 or 8 minutes long, with somebody catching a fish with music, or not saying anything at all. So that's the one kind of characteristic. Or you know, like really old videos. And so what I want to try to do, as I think I'm doing, is to kind of document my experience. And as I'm a novice, you know, and if you're novices as well, if you happen to be a beginner and watching this as well, you're kind of following along with my experiences. Right, well, if only every day of going fishing was like how it was today. That was great. A couple of glasses of wine, some soup, some sandwiches, some great chats. Fantastic. Theo had a fantastic time also walking along the bank at lunchtime. Yeah, so now I'm going up to fish at the March pool. And so, oh, hang on, better put my seatbelt on. Right, yeah, so, fantastic. Yes, we're fishing now the March pool and a couple of other pools as well. Yeah, I'm totally overwhelmed. If I'm absolutely honest, I'm totally overwhelmed, and yeah, I feel really very grateful, very lucky, and also very lucky to have found such an amazing group of people. You know, I only met them last night, and already I feel part of the team. It's just, it's absolutely brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm just loving this. Yeah, so good lunch. Got a red face. Yeah, so here we go. Well, you join me on the March pool, and the weather is clearing a little bit. Well, at least it stopped raining. I had a wonderful lunch, as I've alluded to already. A couple of glasses of wine. Feeling fine. I mean, everyone was leaning into at least 1 or 2 drinks at lunchtime. Very civilized. Very civilized. Yeah, so I'm really enjoying being up here, and it's really nice to also, because this morning I was fishing, you know, doing the double spey on the opposite bank, and today, or this afternoon, it's nice to be able to get onto doing a single spey, and also my old faithful Circle C. But I'm really persevering with the single spey because a lot of comments have suggested I really need to, you know, get better at the single one, because my Circle C is my favourite method of casting. But you know, I've been practicing the snake roll as well. So yeah, just trying to increase my proficiency in casting. So what is your favourite cast? You know, what do you prefer? Is it the single spey, double spey? Obviously, you know, depending on conditions, but what's your favourite? Single spey, double spey, Circle C, snake roll, snap tea. I don't really know what the difference is between the Circle C and the snap tea, if I'm absolutely honest. Yeah, any others I've missed out? You know, put that in the comments. What's your favourite cast? I think it would be very interesting to know. I mean, I certainly agree, now that I'm kind of getting into the single spey, it's very easy cast. Very easy cast. Right, well, I'm on my last pool. The sun has set, well, not sun set, but sun has now gone down behind the hills, and it's getting a bit cold. I'm just gonna fish for 10 minutes. Just fish this this little island here, and then that's it for me. Day one of Tulchan. I'm not sure how many videos this will become. Probably just the 1 and the 2 days. But I have had, I keep saying it, I have had a fantastic day. It's been amazing how the other half live, so to speak. Yeah. I'm just going to fish down to, come on. I'm just going to fish down to the end of this island, and I'll call it quits for today. I need to go and take Theo for another walk. I like to do that before it gets dark. Get back, get all my gear dried out, because I got soaked this morning. I was saying earlier in the video, or I was saying to myself earlier on, I need to get a new wading jacket. I think I have to. I've kind of put it off really, because I was thinking about, as I said to you before, I was thinking about getting a new wading set, but having repaired my Sierra waders, and they are brilliant now, no problems at all. Having repaired them, I think I really need to get a wading jacket. So have you got any recommendations? Probably a bit late now. I probably should have got it in the January sales, but nevertheless. Oh, all the things you need, eh? All the things you need. Or don't need. I mean, I could probably just get away with a jacket. But as was proven today, my reportedly water resistant puffer kind of jacket is probably closer to water repellent. But there we are. Never mind. It didn't diminish my enjoyment of the day. Okay, well that's it. That's day one at Tulchan. I'm going to finish recording here. Just going to fish down to the end of the island behind me, and then I'm going to call it quits. So thanks very much everybody for your amazing support. Thank you for watching this video. Please stay tuned for day 2 of Tulchan here on the River Spey. Please don't forget to give me a nice big thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe for more amazing salmon fishing videos from the perspective of a novice salmon fisherman. Thanks everyone. Proper job. Take care.